Last timeline. The first time was a car accident. I swerved to avoid a deer, my sedan spinning toward a concrete barrier. The impact should have killed me instantly. Instead, I blinked and I was 2 seconds earlier, turning the wheel the other way. Second time was a brain aneurysm. The doctor said it was a miracle, a 1 in a million chance of survival. But I remembered dying, remembered the burst of pain, the darkness. And I was back in the hospital bed, impossibly alive, my skull intact. Each death narrowed the probability, each survival pushed me further from what should be possible. After the gas leak, my house's corners began to soften. After the falling crane, I noticed my shadow sometimes faced the wrong way. After the lightning strike, my reflection started moving a fraction of a second too late. Tried to die on purpose then and jumped from a bridge. But instead of hitting water, I fell sideways into a version of reality where gravity worked differently. Where buildings curved like tendrils of smoke and streets folded into themselves. Where the sky was the wrong color, a shade that human eyes shouldn't be able to perceive. The laws of physics bent around me like light through warped glass. My neighbors didn't notice when their homes started rotating in impossible directions. My coworkers couldn't see that our office now had corridors that led back to themselves, no matter which direction you walked. Last night, I survived a ruptured aorta. This morning, I woke up in a world where parallel lines intersect and time flows like molasses up a wall. My phone shows images that move in patterns that make my eyes bleed. The television broadcasts in languages that were never meant for human tongues. You can die, but with each survival, I'm being pushed further into realities that shouldn't exist. Spaces between spaces, probabilities too small to calculate. Used to fear death, now I fear the opposite. Because I can see them in the mirrors now, all my other selves who died when they were supposed to. They're screaming at me to stop surviving, to let go, to end this cascade of impossible escapes before I break probability entirely. But it's too late. Chances of my continued existence have become so astronomically small that reality itself is beginning to tear. And in the cracks, something is waiting, something that exists in the spaces where the fundamental rules of the universe break down. It is not me.